Mrs. Perkins only agreed to this interview if I didn't identify or show her face on air, but she told me the 15th of this month will mark 10 years of being married to a man now accused of child rape and other disturbing crimes.
We found out about it because we were woken up at 2:30 in the morning from SWAT on our door, so that's how we found out about it.
That happened January 25th at the family home in North Las Vegas.
They said they couldn't say anything. They said they were just looking for him. Because I was just like, what's going on? Like, why are you here? Why? Like, we're all outside. We all have to come out of the house. And they just said they were looking for someone. They couldn't say anything.
Mrs. Perkins, her 13-year-old daughter and 10-year-old son didn't know why SWAT officers were looking for Dad Antoine until later that day when news outlets shared this picture from police. Then hours later,
investigators say he kidnapped and sexually assaulted a girl on her way to Cadwallader Middle School.
But right now, police have him in custody.
I lost it. And I broke down, but it's just trying to process it. You still can't process it because if you have a child around the same age.
The first thing she did was ask her daughter if Dad ever did anything like that to her.
I did talk with her a lot and ask her, a few times, and nothing's ever happened. Luckily, he's always been good with the kids, and I did question her, and she said she's always been no, she's fine.
She told me her relief turned into anxiety when police linked Perkins to another attack from May 2018, when police say a man abducted an 11-year-old girl near Twain and Palos Verdes Street before he sexually assaulted her at gunpoint. Mrs. Perkins remembers the sketch police put out. She told me she showed Antoine because she thought it was funny how much they looked alike.
It was like, hey, this sketch looks like you, LOL, did you see it? And he's like, oh, that looks nothing like me. And I was like, okay. So that was it. I was like, okay.
Around the same time Ms. Perkins found out about the sex assault allegations, she also learned her husband was cheating on her. She says Perkins' girlfriend lived inside the home near Lone Mountain in Simmons, where SWAT officers arrested him. That
was someone that he was dating. The other person that I found out that was the fiance was at another address.
In hindsight, Ms. Perkins says it was easy to miss the signs because they didn't see each other much during the week.
Well, we worked completely opposite schedules, so he would be gone a lot. We wouldn't see each other much.
Mrs. Perkins told me she's now focused on moving on and keeping the most stable life for her children. Both of her kids are in counseling. Abby Tedros, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.